Have a wonderful day, grade 5 students. Today we are going to learn grammar. Grammar about expressions with the verb make. Okay, one more time. Expressions with the verb make. Okay. Expressions and definitions. Number 1, make a choice. Make a choice. What does it mean by make a choice? It means to choose. Okay, pasa tayo here. To choose. For example sentence, you make a choice. Which one would you like to eat? An apple or an orange? Okay, one more time. You make a choice. Which one would you like to eat? An apple or an orange? Make a choice. Okay, number 2, make a decisions. Make a decision. What does it mean? To decide. To decide here in time. Okay, example sentence. Do you want to study in Tyra to Taya 95 or what Bangoy Chang School? Make a decision. Okay? Make a decision. To decide. Okay, number 3, make a guess. One more time. Make a guess. What does it mean by make a guess? In pasatay here. To think without really knowing. One more time. To think without really knowing. Okay, example. I think Teacher Jude will buy a smartphone for me. One more time. I think Teacher Jude will buy a smartphone for me. That is making a guess. Okay, number 3, make do. One more time. Make do. Make do means to manage, to get along with what there is. One more time. To manage, to get along with what there is. What does it mean by manage? Pasada is here. Okay? Now, example sentence. I have only 5 baht left. So I will make do with it. One more time. I have only 5 baht left. So I will make do with it. So like that. Okay, number 5. Make sense. In pasata is here. So what does it mean by make sense? To be reasonable. To be reasonable. Remember, reasonable means this one. Okay, examples, sentences. Number 1, what you are saying makes sense. One more time. What you are saying makes sense. Number 2 example. His word doesn't make sense because I can't understand. His word doesn't make sense because I can't understand. Okay, number 6. Okay, there are only 5. Okay, one more time. The 5 expressions about make, grammar make, verb make. One more time. Expressions with the verb make. Number 1, make a choice. Number 2, make a decision. Number 3, make a guess. Number 4, make do. Number 5, make sense. Okay? So there are example sentences here, and you're just going to review for your worksheets. Okay, for our next grammar is the frequent phrasal verb. Frequent phrasal verb. Frequent is like always or most of the time. Oftentimes, that is frequent phrasal verb. Okay? Number 1 here is blow out. Blow out. Okay, basa tayo here. So what does it mean by blow out? Blow out means to put out the flame. to put out the flame. Example sentence, blow out the candles. Blow out the candles. Okay, next, look at. Look at. Okay, in past time. Then what does it mean by look at? Means to check or examine. Means to check or examine. Our sample sentence, look at your English test result in the record. Okay, one more time. Look at your English test result in the record. Okay, that's the sample sentence. Number 3, hand down. Hand down. It's not you're going to raise your hand and you put your hands down. That is not the meaning. So there's another meaning. Hand down in pasatay then means to pass something on. To pass something on. So you're going to give something as a remembrance. Okay? Example sentence. This watch was handed down to me from my grandfather. One more time. This watch, example picture, was handed down to me from my grandfather. Okay, very important because it is handed down to you. Okay, number 4, pick up. Pick up. Okay, in pasatay here. And in English, that it means to collect. To collect. To collect something, to get something. Okay, example, your mother will pick you up at 4 p.m. Okay, your mother will pick you up at 4 p.m. Pick up means to collect. Okay, next, number 5, suffer from. Suffer from. Thai language. Then the meaning in English, to have an illness. One more time, to have an illness. Illness means this one. Okay. Example sentence, she is suffering from toothache. She is suffering from toothache. Okay, suffer from. Okay, for our structure, what does a blank mean? That's the question. The answer, it means blank. Okay, the definition of the word. Okay, example here, what does make a choice mean? What does make a choice mean? It means to choose. Okay, that's your answer. Now let's go back. Suffer from. What does suffer from mean? What does suffer from mean? It means to have an illness. It means to have an illness. Okay, next. What does pick up mean? What does pick up mean? It means to collect. To collect. Okay? So that's our structure. From here, hand down. What does hand down mean? You can see the answer here. It means that's our structure. Okay, next, number 2. What does look at mean? It means to check or examine. Next, blow out. What does blow out mean? It means to put out the flame. What does make sense mean? It means to be reasonable. What does make do mean? It means to manage, to get along with what there is. Number 3, what does make a guess mean? It means to think without really knowing. Okay, number 2, what does make a decision mean? It means to decide. And the last one here, what does make a choice mean? It means to choose. I hope you learned something from our study this time. And for your worksheets, I'm going to explain a little. For your worksheets, write your name. Then here is the grammar for your guide to answer here. Okay? Example here, if you don't know the answer, you choose your answer from here. then 1 to 5, and the next one is about frequent phrasal verb. So from 1 to 5 also, you're going to choose your answer from here. So for example, ouch, I'm blank back pain. What's this? Blow out, look at, hand down, pick up, suffer from. Okay? So you're going to answer 1 to 5. Here, 1 to 5 also. So there are 10 questions and answers that you're going to do. Thank you very much. And next time, prepare your minds for the reading comprehension. Bye-bye.